Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is lesson 337. The title of today's lesson is The Difference Between Interior and Internal. Okay, this is one where students might ask, what's the difference between these two when it comes up? All right, let's take a look at the note here. Interior refers to something inside a solid object, such as a building, vehicle, room, etc. And usually what you're referring to is probably also solid itself. You could say the interior in reference to like a whole country as well. So the interior can refer to part of a country that is far away from the coast. So that's another way that we can use interior. All right, what's internal? Internal is involving what happens within a country. All right, so internal is more to do with either like a process or an action or activity that's going on rather than the physical objects. Or with the second meaning of internal, because internal has a number of meanings, existing or happening within the body or mind. So that's another way we use it. Or number three, existing or happening within an organization. Okay. So that's also possible too. So, but again, even if it's within an organization, it's usually something to do with some actions or process as opposed to a physical thing. Okay, so let's look at some examples here. Example number one. His car has interior leather seating. All right, so again, solid object, it's a car. And what are we referring to? Also, that's something that is solid too. It's a leather, All right, maybe soft, maybe bendable, but it's not a liquid, it's not a gas, it's a solid. All right, number two, there are wooden floors in the interior of that apartment. Okay, so again, the apartment is solid, and then you have, of course, the floors are solid too, and it's on the inside of it. So again, these are two examples where we would be using interior. Let's look at the third one. Ayers Rock is located in the interior of Australia. So this is one with the country. If you've ever been to Australia and you ever went to Ayers Rock, it's really far, far in the center, in the desert part, right in the middle of the country. So this is the way we might use it, like the interior of a country, really, really far away from the coast. All right, number four. He suffered from internal injuries. All right, now this is the way that one of the ways we said we were going to use internal, within the body or the mind. Yeah, it would sound weird to say, interior injuries. We say internal injuries. So anything to do with your body or inside your mind, we'll use internal. Okay. Let's look at the next one. Number five. That is a case for internal affairs. All right, now this is the one we said, happening or existing within an organization. So internal affairs, that's usually like a department that investigates things within an organization. If there's any wrongdoing or any crime within that same organization, like especially the police department, there would be internal affairs where they judge it. So it's more to do with a process or an action rather than a physical thing. Okay. Let's look at the next one. After 9/11, the U.S. strengthened internal security at airports. So again, this is something also, because we do have a meaning of internal that could also mean happening within a country. All right, so what's happening here? They are making the security stronger. So it's not so much a physical thing, it's just making security in general stronger. Okay, let's look at the next one. Here's some examples where, student might do it wrong. So again, X, this is always wrong. So if a student says that department has a lot of interior problems, no, that would be weird. Again, this should be internal. So this is like within an organization again. So we would be using internal, not interior. And the second one here, they are going to start an interior investigation. Now, this would definitely be an internal investigation. So again, some action or process that's happening within an organization or within a country, we would be using internal. Okay, so again, remember, interior probably more related to more solid objects, what's on the inside of them. Internal is more probably related to actions or process that's going on within these things. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it's clear. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.